I suppose, my question to you is, what was the agenda for the ANC out in Polokwane, of course, coming rather ahead of that January 8th statement on Sunday?
Well, a very good morning, Dumelo. What we understand today is that the ANC, of course, with some of the provincial leaders here in Limpopo, will give an outlining mandate of the state of readiness for that 110th anniversary that will be taking place here in Limpopo this weekend, where the January 8th statement will then be released. Amongst other things, they will be discussing, of course, issues of accreditation, and they will be also outlining the issues of how there will be a processing of people who are coming in terms of adhering to the COVID-19 protocols. But furthermore, this will also map the way forward for some of the ANC's programs for the year and what they will be expecting to do in terms of ensuring that they have a successful political year. But you'd remember just on the ANC's 109th anniversary just last year, which was held, of course, virtually. There were some few things that were held, such as them saying that they will be looking at the state of alliances, such as the ANC Youth League, ensuring that they convene their conferences last year, and amongst other things, would ensure that they would have their finances in order, which would lead to successful fundraising and ensuring that they perform well in some of the local government elections. But that was not the case, meaning that the track record was not quite well as well. So this year, they will be looking at ensuring that whatever elements that they include in the January 8th statement will ensure that the party can adhere to that and successfully execute that.
Yeah, we know that this January 8th statement is coming at the back of that Zondo report being released and handed over, rather, to the president. And I understand that the deputy president, Mabuza, had quite a few words to say just with regards to, that report and the ANC. Of course, while the president as well saying that he would encourage ANC members to have handy of that report, read it, and ensure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I mean, he was quite clear in terms of saying that, this is high time whereby law enforcement agencies are actually strengthened and have the tooth to actually ensure that the perpetrators who were allegedly accused of being some of the organizers behind the state capture are actually brought to book. And he was actually quite concerned about the fact that corruption, or rather state resources, had been used to indulge in corruption and benefit certain individuals, addressing, of course, the traditional leaders and religious leaders here in Limpopo. He went back to the same hymn saying that the ANC would ensure that they continue to embark on the renewal, reconstruction and unity program as to how they would fight corruption, and reassure the traditional leaders and religious leaders who have been backing the ANC throughout, particularly through the elections as well here in this province, for them to perform quite well, to say that they had not neglected the needs and services of the people, saying that they had not turned a blind eye to some of their demands, and ensured that the ANC were trying to come back and, of course, fight their way to an upper position where they can ensure that they respond to the needs of the people. But contrary to that, Dumelo, we've seen how the party has been performing, particularly with some of the issues that have, of course, crippled them, where we saw the party, like you've mentioned earlier on, losing some of the key metros, and, of course, having financial challenges in terms of having to pay their staffers. But he was quite clear that, the party would go through the Zondo Commission Part 1 report, and also quite confident that while they welcomed it, they were expecting that there be accountability and that no stone be left unturned.
We'll leave it there for now. Pule Letstwini-Jones out in Polokwane, of course, ahead of that January 8th statement by the ANC. And keep it locked right here on eNCA for further updates.